preparations for the festivities in the coming day. What do you do?
I would go back to the rest of the party because I now have some pretty useful information that I need to share.
Indeed. I believe you had all agreed to meet at a local inn where you could rest up for the night and make your plans for coming morning.
Sorry, did you say again?
What?
Say that again.
I believe you had all agreed to regroup at a local inn where you would rest for the night.
I believe so, yes.
All right. With that in mind, all right. Posting the roll of 20. Sorry, your watch together is in Detroit.
Detroit? Oh man, that's a drive from here.
Shut up. Alrighty. But yeah. Dirk, Jatar, both of you have rested up are currently at a local inn south of the Taimi River, where you were able to rest up for the night. As you're resting, you've had some drinks, you've had some food, and at this point, you would see Nyullrin re-enter the tavern, kind of pushing past a drunken in tavern goer as he enters the tavern. Wow, that was very poor grammar on my part. That
I have returned, and I come bearing news.
What kind of news?
I have learned more about the coronation. Apparently, we can only enter if we have an invitation.
Does
And
that
the
go
only
for
way to get... Yes, every single one of us needs an invitation, and the only way of getting this invitation is to ask the local guard commander. I've also learned more about this Captain Lancel, the one that the message spoke of. Anyone mind saying what the message was for the people who aren't here?
Yes. For the note or what the
Secret
note
message. Secret message.
All right. Wait, the one recovered from the body?
Yes.
Okay. The message, you all last session recovered a secret note from the body of the murdered Saiyan priest or acolyte or whatever they were. The note read as followed: 3 blood oranges, black rose with thorn, black cloak crescent moon, and the letter began with the words. Oh wait, hang on. There was. Yeah, black cloak crescent moon. And it was titled "Deliver to Captain Lancel." The following message. So yeah, three blood roses, black rose with thorns, black cloak crescent moon.
Okay, real quick note, I'm basically going to be unavailable for about 10-15 minutes while I drive back home, so.
Sounds good.
I can still listen, but just assume Jakar is listening and too deep in his grog.
Whoa. He's already hitting that Tabaxi sugar rum.
Yep. And I'm going to fix me a cup of that when I get home.
Man, it's so early in the morning. Nice choice.
Early in the morning. It's night. The sun has set. It's not quite. It's probably a little before midnight. But yeah, Nyullrin, do you have the other information you were saying?
The captain that the message was addressed to is the former guard commander. Apparently he was disgraced, and the people here speak ill of him. That he was part of some corruption, that he is untrustworthy. Remind me which gate he was at?
He was at the south gate of the city.
The disgraced commander, the disgraced captain, is at the south gate. But I doubt that this is all there is to it. I find it hard to believe that the secretive order would trust a man who has been disgraced. Either they are bribing him in some way, which means the corruption charges are true, or perhaps the current guard commander has something to hide.
Richard's like stretching his neck, trying to rack all of his brain cells, but he clearly does not have that many. I suppose the best thing to actually do is check the atoms.
Then should we go to the captain first or the commander?
Oh wait, I thought
It will be prudent to scout them
I
out
thought they were one
first.
and the same. Hold on.
No, there's the commander of the city watch, and then there are captains.
Yeah, the commander is the one that is the only one who can give us an invitation. The captain is the one that the letter was addressed to, and the one we need to bring it to. But
Yeah,
no one doesn't
the-
really trust neither of them actually.
the captain was the former commander.
Okay. Sorry, I don't have the.
Yeah,
I don't
he
have
was.
their notes immediately.
Yeah,
Captain
Captain
Lansell.
Land.
Captain. Captain Lancel. And the commander of the watch.
have the watch commander's name.
Probably speak to this captain first then. I think finding him will be a little bit easier than finding the commander of the watch.
Well, maybe if we pull some strings, we could get an audience with the commander. But is it a wise idea to hand over this secret message to this captain that we know nothing of?
You can allude to this, but you don't need to tell him about it. Tell him we possibly found the guy dying, and you like Dirk just like rolls his hands. I don't know, say he mentioned his name.
Whose name?
The captain's name.
Lancel.
Lancelot. Did you repeat what you said?
We could probably allude to the letter, or the guy, guy we got the letter off of. Probably, I don't know, say we found him dying and he just, I don't know, mentioned his name before being killed by that assassin.
Perhaps. I still distrust this Captain Lancel. I believe that we should make this decision once we actually meet with the man, ascertain his character with our own eyes and ears.
Of course. Not exactly saying trust the guy right off the bat. That'd be pretty stupid. So should we get him moving, or should we see if anyone else is awake?
It would be best if we move as a group, just the two of us. If this Lancel is untrustworthy and tries to silence us, it would be better if there are all of us there.
Alright. Dirk just like yawns. Stands up, cracks his back. Right. It's gonna move on.
It is still midnight.
Never mind. You know what? I'm going to bed. I think I'm still leaking from the hole that fucker gave me.
Yes, still
No,
very, very raw, very pulsating, still just sharp.
Thank you, please.
I would I would help out with the lay on hands.
No touching.
Ah, you fucking baby. Fine. Cure wounds.
That still requires touching. I am fine.
Nyullrin just shakes his head and leaves.
All I need is one important thing. Liquor.
Do you
Oh,
need
go-
liquor? I can get you some liquor.
Yes, and
You
quite
hear the
good.
barkeep, a buff-looking half-orc call out from across the room. 3 silver, and the bottle's yours.
3 silver. I got a gold. Give me 3 bottles.
I'm not after my own heart. He makes his way over and slams 3 bottles of the cheapest liquor he can on the table.
Thank you. I walk to my room and he just takes the bottles and begins drinking from one.
The shit's practically ethanol.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But Dirk's got 3 bottles and he's gonna drink all of them.
You're basically drinking fuel.
Drinking what?
Ethanol can be used as fuel.
Oh, fun.
Also
type
used as medicine. So
Yeah.
Yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you better.
But yes. As you all are, Jakar and Ahran have both gone to bed at this point, leaving you Nyullrin alone in the inn.
I'm going back to the elder tree to meditate again.
You return there for the night to see. And when you arrive, you would see that Adansa is seemingly doing a little bit better. She has gotten a meal in, is standing again. As you approach the rim of the cave, she is standing watch at just on the opposite side of the illusionary door. On her back, she has her. On her back, you see her. On her hilt, you see her. Her Kopesh sword is once more adorning her hilt. She's nowhere near as hale as she was all those months ago, about a month ago, but she's got the strength to stand again. And as you enter, you see her raise 2 of her fingers and greet you as one paladin to another. You would note that around her neck you do see what appears to be a kind of hastily carved holy symbol that I'm not going to make you roll for it. There's no way you wouldn't know it. Would recognize the sigil of Vitrius, god of justice, law and order. Welcome back. I trust you and the others are getting on well enough.
Could always be better, but the same could be said for everything happening in this world.
The Prophet said something similar. He's in meditation right now, trying to see beyond beyond mortal sight, as he put it. You see, she kind of leads you in as you see that the Prophet has moved to the small pool of water that surrounds the elder tree and is floating on his back in the water, his arms sort of stretched out to his side as he's floating just above the surface. All but his mouth and nose is submerged in the water, just enough so that he can breathe. His eyes are faintly glowing as he's laying in the water. One of the moths appears to have kind of perched itself on his forehead.
Nyullrin would turn to the paladin.
She looks to you.
You have far more experience than me, and are likely also more intelligent.
Thank you.
Do you believe this prophet?
I learned a long time. Ow! I learned a long time ago. It is better not to question what he sees. He doesn't see. He may not see the full truth, but what he does see often comes to pass. He has been blessed in that regard.
And you
Cursed.
believe him to be the Emperor?
She pauses a moment before looking to you and just says, I know him to be. I knew him. Though he is different. Changed somehow. I do not know what happened once after the soul burst. But he is something else now.
Then who is the one currently sitting on the throne?
She says, alas, I do not know, but a puppet pretender placed upon it, simply there to obey whatever orders their master has in plan for them. She hesitates a moment before spitting as she just says, Melanmar. Whoever's on the throne is nothing more than a tool, or is nothing more than a pawn of Melanmar and his dark god.
Nyullrin scowls. Am I the only one left who sees things for what they are? How could so many people that are close to the Emperor not see the truth? But you and the prophet out here in the wilderness, how could you know the truth without ever seeing it for yourself?
Because she pauses for a moment before continuing. Elijah was not raised within the capital. He was raised traveling to across the great cities of the country. There are few within the imperial court who knew him well enough. Us, our companions, myself, Janos, Radames, and the betrayer. We were the ones who knew him well, would know when he behaved improper. During his tutoring, he started seeing visions of this crisis. And once he was crowned emperor, he began to search for a way to prevent it. I can think of only a handful of occasions over the 5 years of his reign where he stopped in the imperial capital. And only then it was for critical functions. Otherwise, he left affairs of state in the hands of the Senate or other council advisors. When Manamar betrayed us and whomever placed his pawn upon the throne, there were very few people who would know otherwise. Anyone who would note the difference in his manners, tone, or behavior is dead or captured.
Okay, this seems like a good point for me to step in and say that I am home. And anyone want to fill me in on what I missed? I couldn't get the audio to play through my car speakers. Although I did hear something about that we got brought the cheap liquor, in which case, whose ass am I about to have to kick?
Dirk,
with
he's the only one who bought it.
2 bottles in his mouth at once.
Well, shit, I would have bought something good. But, oh well.
Yeah, the shitty one, the ethanol.
This is mine.
Also, would ethanol be cheap? Wouldn't it be like more expensive than actual alcohol?
This place.
Kinda
Depends
in
on
the
how much
vibe-
goes into the distilling process.
Yeah. I guess. It's basically just vodka.
Yeah, fucking 99% vodka.
This is my liquor, and you will not have it.
Anyway,
Although I will say I did catch the initial stuff about the corrupt guard person,
Yeah.
but the person that the message was
Basically,
being-
yeah. Basically, all that you missed was a bit of discussion. Nyullrin revealed that there's the guard commander and the guard captain Lancel. Lancel apparently had some kind of falling out in court and is disgraced. After that, you all agreed to rest the night because a lot of you are still nursing injuries, and Nyullrin went to a secret cave that Jakar doesn't know about yet, where he is speaking to people Jakar hasn't met yet, one of which is Adansa, a Leonid Paladin.
All right.
Sorry, a Leonin Paladin. Not Leonid, that's something else.
If Jakar wanted to, Nyullrin wouldn't be against letting him follow along.
I mean, if the group was chilling at the tavern, and Nyullrin, did I say that right?
Nah, Nyullrin.
Nyullrin. Did he just like get up and go do it by himself, or did the group go, or what?
Just by himself?
Yeah, Dirk is staying there and at the inn, and so is Ahran. But Nyullrin, I would leave it to him to decide if he would have said, "Hey, yeah, I'm going to a secret cool cave base. You want to check it out?" Or however he would have put it.
He would have just got up and said, well, Dirk already knows, so he would have just said, I'm going back to the cave to meditate.
Yeah, and in that case, he probably wouldn't push it. He would just stay chilling at the tavern and get some better alcohol.
Oh, you want to make this a competition?
And that's coming from somebody that's probably used to having cut grog.
Oh, shit. I forgot to unmute myself.
Oh.
I was going to say, oh, you want to make this a competition, eh?
Ooh, that
Maybe.
sound like fighting words.
Things be fighting words.
First that drinks themselves underneath the table pays for it all.
You doing it, Jakar?
Sorry?
You doing it? You taking the challenge?
Oh, actually trying to have a drinking competition?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm still organizing shit now that I'm home. Give me a bit and I'll get down there and start making rolls.
That sounds like weakness.
Oh. But yes, as Adansa says, the emperor was raised going between the emperor was raised going between various courts and learning of the cultures and people of the empire. He spent years in many of the other great cities and didn't spend much time, save when he was a child, in the imperial capital. And when he was finally crowned emperor, he very quickly left the city in an attempt to prevent the current crisis, as he had foreseen it. As such, there was very few people who got the chance to actually know him. And those that did were in foreign courts or his active companions, two of which conspired against him to cause this crisis. And, well, Radames and Adansa were both indisposed, and so was the prophet. Meaning, when the emperor, in quotations, finally returned, and he turned out to be a drunken, loudmouth, and just generally incompetent, there was really no one to say that was out of character for him.
I have a sneaking suspicion I know what all this is a reference to, but
Yes, I have mentioned it before, but this is based off of the plot line of Elder Scrolls Online. I'm using it.
oh,
as
I could tell that, including with the little hidden area with the prophet in it. But it's also that if he got replaced, then we're also bringing good old Arena into it.
Yeah, that is actually a plot point in Arena too, but that actually wasn't what I was thinking.
Ah. Noticing references you didn't even intend.
Well, it's one of those things everyone steals from that which they love.
True.
Oh, Irina is the one where Jagger Tharn replaces the Emperor, right?
The Emperor, yep.
Yeah. I've never played Arena, but I've heard that it's got a pretty interesting story, and it's cool that it's the only game where you actually see all the provinces.
Mm-hmm. As a massive Elder Scrolls nerd, I also love how a lot of the dungeons in the game, the plot dungeons, actually appear in later games, like Labyrinthian. A lot of ones reappeared in ESO, like the Crypt of Heart,
Yeah.
Fanglair, etc. But anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, Nyullrin, as you are in the, if you guys take a look at the map, you can see the cave.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, the prophet is in his meditations, just the water around him glowing white.
Nyullrin is still huffing the gas. He's refusing to believe that the Emperor has been replaced. It is a shame that a fellow paladin has been fooled by such petty rumors.
The rumors of my own eyes.
You have been under the sway of these monsters for a very long time. Perhaps they corrupted your memories.
She just looks to you kind of up and down, and she just says, you don't need to believe anything he has told you. But you accept this. He is trying to stop the same. He is trying to stop the end. Even if you doubt the... Go ahead.
That much I do believe. I feel like this prophet is simply being misled. Dagos is a trickery. Dagos is a trickster. And so are some of these traitors that he spoke of. Perhaps they're clouding his vision. Perhaps they're lying to him, manipulating him, so that we are against the rightful emperor.
To that, she just crosses her arms and says, unfortunately, from what he has said, stopping this crisis will not require us to prove the Emperor's false.
Yet it will still drive a wedge.
Yes. That's its will.
Well then, I shall join the prophet in his meditations. But perhaps not in his visions.
Are you going to attempt to step into the water as well?
Do I know what it is? Does it look just like normal water?
Not right now. It's glowing bright white.
I'll try and step in.
Compare it to the pond to the right here.
I'm guessing the light is coming from the prophet.
The water itself seems to be glowing.
Oh,
But yes, as you step in, I'm going to need you to go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
oh God.
As you place your foot cautiously into the water, immediately it is boiling. Like literally boiling temperature, scalding hot. You're able to pull your foot back and stop yourself from falling in, or even still, maybe you could. I'll say you can endure it with the 18, but it is whatever's going on in whatever magics are at play here, or divine action is in play. It is powerful.
Nyullrin would try and endure it, seeing it as a test.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me, say. It's still fun. I still find it funny that I think your religion is like really bad.
It's fucking dog shit, minus
Yeah.
1.
I would say. Yeah, go ahead and roll another wisdom check, or wisdom, or arcana, or insight. I suppose any of those would work, as you're just trying to focus in and just meditate.
For wisdom, is it a save or?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, it would be a save, as you're trying to like push through the pain.
All right, let's see.
think
Please help me. Help me, Aegon. Shit.
The water is a little too hot for you to maintain focus, but as you're kind of pushing it, you do see some amount of flashes of times, places, moments, things that you haven't seen or haven't yet seen. I need you to now roll me a second wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Aegon, help! Help me! Oh, there we go, Aegon, my goat.
Yeah, you are able to like hold on and power through the visions, and what you see is you only see glimpses and fractions of images, no context for what's going on. But you see at one point, you see yourself and your team running down a hall, and suddenly Dirk is shot dead by a javelin through his chest, falling to the ground. Later, you see a flash of Ahran, sword drawn, swinging at your head. You see another flash that is Dirk being consumed by a spider. You see another flash, which is yourself being torn limb from bloody limb by carrion, or not carrions. What's the winged Cambrians? You see images of cities burning. You see mountains of corpses and dead. But every so often, you see flashes of moments of glory, heroism, and triumph. You see yourself and your comrades standing victorious, banners flying behind you. But just as quickly, you see the same scene, but a scene of total and utter devastation. Everyone lying dead, slaughtered, eviscerated by the armies of Dagon. Sorry, Dagos, not Dagon. I've been playing Oblivion, so... But yeah, you see flashes of countless possible futures. No context of how or what you're seeing. But all you know is when you finally open your eyes, having been dragged to the shore by a dancer, your heart is racing, your mind replaying everything, and you can barely recognize any of it. This is a fraction of what the prophet is seeing in his meditation. You are, let's just say, a lesser man may have been driven to madness almost instantly. Nyullrin, are you all right? Dancer says, shaking you. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I was making noises.
I think the mic was just cutting out for it.
Curses. Is this what he sees at all moments?
I don't know. I've never seen what he sees.
And then you are fortunate. It is a terrible fate. It seems we are doomed, Leonid.
Her ears kind of fold back a little as she looks towards the prophet and back to you, and she just says, "We can't see all ends. Not even he."
We can't. We can't, but I saw enough. I saw enough death and destruction to last me a lifetime. And I believe we shall only be seeing more. This world, it is doomed.
Maybe so. But I will fight all the same. If this is the
So
end,
shall.
yeah. If this is the end of the story of this, then let us make it memorable.
I shall fight on as well, no matter how hopeless. But I fail to see the point. I'll fight because it is my duty. But in my heart, I now know that there is no hope.
The prophet speaks for the first time since your arrival, as he just says, "There is some hope. A fool's hope, perhaps, but hope all the same."
Does she know the Draconic?
You would not. You don't know, but it is a commonly taught noble language, and if she was from the imperial court, it's pretty likely.
No, this is an OC question. That's something Nyullrin would be wondering about. Because, ironically enough, Nyullrin's name means frozen hope. So, if she knew, I guess she'd know the irony.
Yeah, she might. She doesn't seem to react much, but she does. But she's more focused on you at this moment. For now, let's For now, we must. She does seem surprised. She actually does seem somewhat surprised as she looks at the prophet, as she just says, normally when he gets like that, he is in his meditations for days, sometimes weeks without speaking. Always wondered if he could still hear us.
Perhaps
she
my
looks-
cynicism woke him from his slumber.
If that's all it took. Either way, I'm going to return to the door. There's a mattress in there is a mat in bed in the tent if you wish to rest. Otherwise, I can't imagine he would dismiss the company. You see her just kind of turn and begin to walk off, her heavy footsteps kind of echoing in the cave as she glances back to you a moment before resuming her post at the door.
Nyullrin will continue meditating, but this time outside of the water.
Yeah. With that, everyone gets the benefit of a long rest. Hooray.
What happened to our drinking competition?
Oh, right. Max, are you free?
Yep. Hold up. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm here.
Alrighty. Both of you guys roll me con checks. Will be do best 2 out of 3.
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
Con checks, not saving throws.
Saving throws, I meant, yes.
Hey. 24.
Wait.
One Dirk.
Hold up. Oh, okay, there it goes. I was looking at the wrong one. To be fair, he only... Well, he actually does have a 3 in con, but...
I have proficiency.
And I don't. That's the problem.
Oh. Fuck.
Well, that's a nat 20.
I don't know if I'm doing crit successes or not. You know, I think it's more fun. I think it's more fun if it's all right. It's 1-1. I will give you something for that though, Jakar.
Okay.
Do not
Advantage.
have what it takes.
Oh.
You just one of those flexes.
Every time Dirk boasts, he gets shit on.
Yeah.
Roll.
Son of a bitch! Hey, God damn it!
I called it. You know what? Do you guys want to go for best 3 of 5?
Up to him.
No, I know when to tap out because it's a fucking Gnoll. He already didn't expect to win.
No. 3 of 5. Let's do 3 of 5. Just one more.
Okay,
one
fine.
more round. But no advantage.
Okay.
Dirk?
Come on!
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, that's all right.
Tie.
All right. Tie. All right. One more round. Goes to no one.
What are we gonna get to? Best 6 out of 10? I don't know.
Well, no, it'd still be 3 out of 5 if it's a tie.
Hey!
Oh,
All right.
one.
2-1. 2-1. Dirk?
17.
Oh, unless I get another 20.
No.
2-2.
If it was
comes-
not, if
Oh, one more.
Yeah, 2-2.
19.
Okay.
All right. Dirk, I would say the round goes back and forth as he's keeping up pretty much shot for shot. And as it comes down to it, you both clink your last glass. Dirk, you feel that you're going over the edge. Jakar, you feel you're going over the edge. You're both just staring at each other. Just like eyes onto each other, looking for who's about to go down first. And Jakar, as you're standing there, you are unfortunately bumped by the innkeeper as he's carrying up a bunch of dishes back to the kitchen. Oh shit, sorry. And that is enough to just send you onto the table.
Unfortunate.
Hey! And Dirk goes and collapses on the table.
We're by default. The best way to win. Which is the same way I got Best to Be Fabulous in high school. I hope someone gets that reference.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. Victory because I ran unopposed, which is how I got Best to Be Fabulous in high school. Anyway. But yes. Soon enough, the morning sun begins to rise. Both Jakar and Dirk, you both spent the night literally passed out face first on the table. When you wake up, you would notice that a linen blanket has been placed over both of you.
Well, time to make sure the winch got a tip. Wait, does this mean it doesn't count as a long rest? Do I not get my spell slots back? Fuck.
You guys long rested. It was a long rest.
Okay.
But yeah, as you all begin to stir, you see the barkeep just, one of you guys, you can imagine whoever, maybe even both of you, when you open your eyes, your face is is face down in a pool of vomit.
Okay. I am eating. I did not need that image.
You all, despite that, you guys slept like rocks.
Fair enough.
The innkeeper calls out to you guys. Before they wake you up, awesome. There's a bucket of water out back in a trough. Go clean. You can clean yourselves up in that.
And he just walks out.
Damn.
I like to imagine that it's all mixed. Yeah, never mind. Describe that shit.
Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, I am eating. No, thank you.
Fair enough. Yeah. But yeah, you guys splash some water. You use some soap and a rag, and before long, you're both cleaned up and a little more refreshed. And by the time you enter, the innkeeper, despite being a massive, burly half-orc man, has already more or less cleaned up the table. Like, he's seemingly pretty diligent on that front. Well, it's fun watching you all go at it last night. All I got to say, next time maybe... what am I saying? You bought a lot of drinks. Never mind. Yeah, do it again.
Yeah, Dirk kind of goes clean off. Yeah. Hey.
Maybe when I get my next pay.
Indeed.
Alrighty. Now what?
Well, let's see. Was anybody else actually even staying at the tavern?
Ahran was, but when morning comes, he doesn't seem to be here.
Hmm.
I don't see Nyullrin either.
What? Any idea where your friends could have wandered off to?
Dirk shrugs.
Just great.
Oh, see, I did let you know where I went.
I'm too drunk to remember that.
No, hungover, not drunk.
Good point. Good point.
I imagine, Nyullrin, you're probably halfway back to the inn. Given that you're kind of on a time crunch, I imagine you would have left as soon as you could, as soon as you'd recovered enough. So yeah, you're probably almost on the way in. But yeah, you do as you all are just kind of sitting there and just resting for the moment. You do begin to hear music playing throughout the city, as banners and streamers bearing the white lion are put on full display. It seems that the king's coronation has drawn quite the celebratory atmosphere to the city. People are coming out and rejoicing at the coronation of their new king. Man, I thought I had a... But yeah. And soon enough, as you are trying to just recover from last night's round of drinking and revelry, already the atmosphere inside this tavern is becoming rowdy and obnoxious. As people begin funneling inside to celebrate and drink.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little hair of the dog. In other words, I'm getting more alcohol. But, wait, so the coronation was today?
Tonight, yes.
Tonight.
So we need to get our tickets somehow, and also talk to this captain. Where the fuck's Nyullrin?
Almost on command, Nyullrin, you arrive.
Just right behind Dirk. I don't even hear the shipping of armor. Just like, hey, ah!
You'll be a very tired and depressed. Is the vomit still on the table?
Nah, it's been more or less cleaned up.
I'm guessing the smell is still there, though, right?
Yeah.
At least you lot have been having fun.
Yes. I was going. Oh, that's right.
Yes, I only got to see all of us die in all kinds of horrific ways and saw the world end a couple of times. No big deal. See, if I had known that was what I would see, I would have kept to myself and prayed alone. Yet, curiosity killed the Dragonborn. We should have a talk after we have seen to our current duties.
That seems like a good idea.
Well,
With that in
first
mind,
up,
go ahead.
stop this dreaded captain.
Hmm. So I have
Well.
to see how much of an asshole he actually is.
To the southern gates.
As you make your way to the southern gate, the atmosphere in the city is lively and colorful. Knights and nobles are wearing their brightest, flashiest attire. Knights strut around like peacocks, wearing fine plate armor with big feathered plumes. You see a handful of Imperial legionaries on on temporary leave are walking through the cities in just like their more casual fatigue. Some of them have various local beverages in their hands or some festival food, just laughing as they seem to be enjoying a moment of calm in their tour. Otherwise, you would see peasant folk and commoners dancing in the streets and just announcing just celebrating the occasion. You walk past a large crowd gathered on a little bit of a surrounding a sorry. You pass by a large crowd as you hear someone call out, "Long live King Theodore!" And everyone else, raises their mugs and shouts out, "Long may he reign!" Yeah, cheering and toasting. It's quite lovely, and that makes knowing what might just happen sting all the harder. As you begin to arrive at the southern gate, however, the atmosphere, the further from the royal keep you get, the more the atmosphere changes. Previously you had been seeing a large amount of beggars and refugees from the countryside. Seems they were more or less cleared out in the night for these purposes and moved closer towards the outskirts of the city. Not kicked out past the walls, mind you, but while the inner city is celebrating, many of the beggars and refugees have been brought to the outskirts. Here, it is much more sober. You do see soldiers and priests bearing the royal crest, handing out rations and food, as well as blankets to those in need. Here it is.
This place
Huh?
just got like 3 times more depressing.
It's much more of a somber moment. The guards, as the guards hand food off, they say, they mention the priests and guards say for the courtesy of our new generous king, and similar phrases as they distribute food to those in need. Soon enough, you all are able to arrive without incident at the southern gate. Numerous guards are out on patrol. None immediately stand out to you, save for one, quite the large fellow, an imposing knight in heavy chain and plate, wearing a blue tabard with the royal crest, the royal lion upon it. Judging by his substantial size, the tail, and the big ears, as well as the shape of his helm, the man is a wolfkin, one of the northern, similar to Revan, who you have not seen since arriving in the city.
Time to approach him.
I do have an image for him. one moment. As you all approach, you do see his head kind of turn towards you all, and as he turns, you see his very imposing sight is kinda takes you all a bit back. Oh, he does seem to be speaking to someone, however. One moment. I'm just going to make sure they're here. Kate, are you here?
Yeah, I am.
Alrighty. As you all are approaching, the massive wolf is speaking to, if you'd like to describe yourself.
Me not being ready and having to pull up my character sheet.
Sorry, I forgot to give you a 5-minute warning. I'm sorry.
I didn't even think up a way for this to go, and I just did not think about it.
If you'd like, you can post your art in the general chat.
Oh, that'd be nice. But for a short description, she is a 4/4 or a 4/6 furbolg with light blue fur.
Yeah, fur.
I'm just gonna call it fur. Jesus Christ, how far back is this?
Here, I have it handy. Though it is your character token.
I found it. Just took me a minute.
But yes, as you all are approaching, the giant man is looking down at her and just says, well, these documents of yours are rather old. Though I've heard your kind can live for quite a while. I must say you have aged most beautifully.
Well, no one told me I needed to get my documents updated. I mean, my coin should still be good too, yes? As she pulls out coins that are at least 200 years old.
A lot of coins in circulation are older than that. That's not a problem. He just said he looks to you through his helm as he just says, "I don't accept bribes." Fortunately, your documents do appear in order.
She just looks up to him confused. Wait, there is no longer an entrance fee?
Oh, that's what you meant. No, the king had that. The king ordered its suspension given the current refugee crisis. Didn't want to flee. Didn't want to shake down. Didn't want to shake down those in need. It was motivated. The church petitioned for it. Usually there would be. Well, everything seems more or less in order. I would see to it that you get your documents updated. He offers them back to you.
She would take them and just look down to the ground, processing this new information because she hasn't been here in forever.
But yeah, that's the conversation you guys hear as you approach. The wolf turns his head. His eyes are a unnaturally deep, intimidating red. Hidden behind, just barely hidden in the shadow of his helm. If you take a look on the screen, you will see what he looks like.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not going to make any.
Trustworthy.
Yeah. I'm not going to make any of you guys roll wisdom saving throws for intimidation, but he certainly has a presence about him. His eyes stare at you all very intently as he just says, "Can I help you, citizens?"
Looks to me, shit, we actually talk about who's gonna be, talking. Usually Arn's around here who just sort of shoehorn his way into this.
Yes, I'll take up the mantle.
Shrugs.
This is Captain Lancel, right?
You don't know. He is wearing the finest armor here and does seem to bear. He is definitely a captain. Yes, I am.
See, you're quite good at this thing. All right, Captain Lancel, I am Nyullrin of the clan Vueler. We have come to speak with you and relay some important information.
And that is?
Well, as much as I would like to get to the point immediately, there are some unsavory rumors about you.
Whatever you heard, it is likely true.
Well,
Do you drink tea from fancy little pink cups?
His
not one
helmet
of the rumors.
turns. His helmet turns, and the metal just slightly scrapes against it. So it's just like a as he looks to Dirk.
And have you repented for any of this?
I am repenting every moment of my life. King Thomas died under my watch, and I am serving every day to make that right.
Wait, you're being punished because the last king died?
It was my
That's usually
fault.
how these things work.
The last king was assassinated while on a hunt. A brigand snuck into our camp and slit his throat in the night. I should have seen it coming.
I don't know how you.
I failed him.
How you would have seen it coming. It was the night.
It was my job! You see that his hand is clenched into a fist. It is clear he has taken whatever transpired very personally.
I would feel the same.
Go ahead.
I would feel the same way if I had failed in my duties. But it seems you have found something else to take up your time now. And Nyullrin would take out the letter.
He looks to the letter and then to all of you, to you all as he asks, "And what is that? And what is that?"
Do you wish to be a failure a second time, Captain? Do you wish to see another of your kings die on your watch?
Damn.
You see his eyes turn to a squint. The little red dots in the helmet seem to just squeeze, just narrow, as he extends out his hand.
Talk about rubbing salt in the wound.
Nyullrin would hand him the letter. If you do not wish to see this come to pass, you must aid us in getting access to the coronation so we may protect the royal family.
He begins to read the letter, and very quickly he looks up to all of it as he just asks, This is royal code. From the king. This is from the king's, and this is the code of the king's informants. How did you come to possess this?
The whims of fate, perhaps a design of Agon. Truthfully, we do not know, but the matter of fact is we may be your only chance at keeping your king alive.
He stares at you all very intently as he says, "I had feared something like this may occur. Alas, my demotion has left me with few resources. But I have done all I could here to protect the king. I cannot bring you into the castle. None would take me seriously, and I am despised for my failure."
Dirk is just like once again grimacing, and just like how much he's shooting himself down over his failure.
And our only way in is the current commander, yes?
Perhaps. I have said I have my suspicions. There is... I do not trust the commander. The man. He has always been... I believe he is a man. I do not doubt he is motivated to protect the king. But I do not believe he would be willing to lay down his own life, as I would. And he is arrogant, a trait most unbecoming of a proper knight and the king's guardian. I doubt he would. I do not know if he would listen to me.
Is he someone that cares for nobility, courtly positions, bribes, sucking up to the nobility?
I have seen he has some respect, yes.
Do you believe that he would allow a Vuelin, he points to himself, inside if I promise that my family will be, that my family will owe him a favor, slip a few coins in his pocket?
Perhaps. I cannot say for certain. But there is something. You see his eyes shift as he seems to be in thought for a moment before he speaks again. I have had my suspicions that something is amiss. There is one of the castles, a man I knew well. He was the castle mason. I saw him speaking to a strange individual a few nights ago. Alas, merely speaking to a man is not a crime. Something about it struck me wrong. The man I saw gave him a sack, a bag, I assume of coin. You know, I do not know for certain, but I suspect it was a bag of coin, a bribe of some kind. Alas, I do not have the resources to launch an investigation of such things. He looks back to the gate and says, I have under my command only 15 watchmen for the gate. And most of them are required to remain here at all times.
I couldn't help but overhear your guys' issue. I think I might have a possible solution.
The wolf looks down to you as he, you see him take a few steps to the left so that he is no longer blocking the party's view of the small furbolg.
What the fuck are you? And would you like us to describe ourselves to you?
Was that in character, or were you just asking?
The what the fuck are you was in character.
She's just gonna look down, kind of sad though.
And you're in elbows, Dirk.
What? You're the one who was quite literally questioning the knight's ability.
The knight failed his duty. What am I supposed to do? We don't even know this person.
And
Oh, actually, hang on. Nyullrin, go ahead and roll me something.
Oh boy.
Roll me a wisdom check, real quick. Check specifically.
Check. So just the wisdom button.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Aegon, help me! Oh my god, Aegon!
Ooh, not 20.
Nyullrin, as you are speaking to, as you're about to start kind of going into Dirk, you get a second look at this furbolg, and you recognize her. She was in several of the visions. Not all of them, but several of them. More of them, and she appeared in more of the visions where your group was triumphant or not actively dying at the time than the ones where you were all violently dying.
Nyullrin stops like mid sentence as he's going in on Dirk and like turns around. His eyes narrow. And he suddenly, out of nowhere, grabs her shoulders and starts shaking her. I've seen you. I've seen you.
I've seen you in my visions. You are the one from my dreams.
You.
I've seen you before. You were there.
You are the one.
Well, better just call her a milkshake now.
You are the one from my dreams.
You are the. Oh my god, actual fucking Emperor Todd.
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dream.
Gods give me strength.
Well, at least she doesn't look like a fucking, player-made Oblivion character with a fucked up face. I've seen you in my nightmares.
God. I've seen you in my dreams. I didn't say they were pleasant ones, but you were certainly in them. Gods give me strength. Okay, when you make like a when you make a especially like stupid or dumb looking one, gods give me strength. This is the one who's going to save us.
Gods give me strength takes on a completely different interpretation.
It is funny how like malleable those lines are, and different ways you can interpret it depending on how fucked up your character looks. You make the most handsome fucking furry ever. You're the one from my dreams. All the guards like glance at each other.
For the sake of showing what Dirk looks like, I will post him in Detroit. It's a pretty beefy gnoll with golden yellowish fur and some tattoo markings on his face, chest, and left arm. And he's wearing some clothes made of some weird leather.
Weird mother.
It's just dinosaur hide.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know how common dinosaur hide is outside of that one country.
I mean, dinosaurs are they're just animals. But yes, they specifically velociraptors are more southern. They're more tropical. So, not here. You wouldn't see them here. But yeah, Kate, Niall is a large dragonborn is wildly shaking you.
My cowgirl may come from the farm, but she is not that durable. She's probably just gonna be very, very dizzy.
Well,
By the time the shaking stops, though,
Does it?
I don't know what you're going on about. But I do happen to have a special set of spells that might be able to allow us to sneak inside, if that's okay with the captain here.
Yes, I saw those spells. They were magnificent. They helped us survive before. They may help us survive now.
the guard looks to
I'm
the
so
captain
confused.
looks to Niall. Sorry, looks to Nyullrin.
I told you, I had visions. I saw these things. I saw us die, and I saw us win.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. And she was there the few times we were not torn asunder, the few times we did not have our souls ripped from our bodies, we did not have our heads decapitated. She was there the very few times she was with us.
Faye just kind of looks around and then to the rest of the party members and is like, is he okay?
And this entire time, the cat has just been leaning against a wall with his arms crossed, and just shrugs, and he's like, "I'm just as new."
Well, if you can be of use to us, we would appreciate it if you came along. Especially since we're
I would be-
the future king of this land. I guess. Shrugs.
I'd be happy to come along, especially since Sorrel sent me.
I have no idea who that is.
Do we know who that is?
Was that the nickname for him, or
Mm-hmm.
no? No, you would not.
You expected me to remember their actual name?
Yeah, it's buried. And
Not
it's
only is
not-
it
it's-
buried, I just don't know it.
Yeah, your character doesn't actually know it, so. Yeah. I do want to clarify something real quick, Nyullrin. You still saw plenty of times where she was also where you guys lost and she was there, but the few times you saw victories is when she was there. So yeah, the reaction still makes sense.
I mentioned that as well, that we die. We died when she was with us too, but we died less when she was with us.
The odds were slightly in your favor.
Yeah. Well, for a man who just seen himself in seen cities fall, the world be destroyed multiple times in the span of a few seconds, even like a 1% extra chance is like, oh my god, this is our only shot.
Look, I think we're wasting time here.
On that, I am in agreement.
Is there any way you could probably... He turns to the captain. Is there any way you can possibly, I don't know, give us a letter of recommendation in case this one's spells don't help us?
I can try my best.
Or should we try and shake down this...
You see, I do not believe my word will carry any positive weight.
Gotcha. Shake out the mason.
You are best to either attempt her methods or pursue the mason. I would warn you, however, security will likely be high, and I doubt that they would take a unknown group of individuals attempting to infiltrate the castle with the use of magic as anything less than attempted assassins.
Well, we got our options.
You do see him he does remove his helm as he does just say, I wish you all good luck. I will remain here and gather what I can. Keep me informed of any developments.
We'll try. Don't know how we can possibly pull that off, but we'll try.
Well, you know where I will be. Good luck, and move with the swiftness. Move with the swiftness of the gods.
We'll see if they grant us any food.
Oh god, now there's two of them. Oh.
Two?
They're reproducing via mitosis.
Oh God!
Well, that's gonna be Phaley when she gets unlimited spell casting, just copying her disguise spell.
Alrighty. Where are you all heading? Oh, the man. Sorry, the. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. The captain does mention something. Sorry. The mason. I've heard that the royal court let majority of the staff off for the day, other than the butlers, servants, and cook staff, those who needed to tend to the needs of the nobility and the guests. But the lesser functionaries, the masons and the like, have been let go for the evening. I suspect they will be partaking of local taverns. I knew of this mason, and I know he frequented one in the northern part of the city, a place called the Forlorn Watchman. He may be there, or he may be. If he is not there, I would not know where to look for him. But that is close to where I saw him meet with the strange man.
I am so sorry I slept through my alarm.
Holy shit, he lives!
Ahran, you are suddenly here.
Perfect timing.
You've
And then all of a sudden, out of
He just
nowhere, a
operates from
random.
the shadows.
That's how stealth works.
all right, TLDR real quick. You all basically just had a little bit of a night of drinking, and Nyullrin got flashbanged with visions of the future where he saw endless death, suffering, and chaos, as well as himself and all of you dying multiple repeated horrific deaths in countless different ways.
I'm guessing I was busy catching up with the cult.
Yeah, you could attempt to. When you get in here, roll me a d20. I will determine the results real quick.
I was gonna say, we know who to go to.
Yes, we're actually talking about
Yeah, you're currently talking to the captain right now. Captain Lancel, from what you is a wolfkin knight. And upon speaking to him, you learned that it was under his watch that the previous king was assassinated during a hunting trip. He was disgraced and demoted to now only to guarding one of the city gates. He has taken that his failure very seriously. He revealed that the coded message wasn't actually from a Saiyan message. It was actually the message of the king. It was actually the code of the king's spy, which is why Ahran didn't know it.
No wonder I didn't have a. No wonder I had no idea. Okay.
So yeah, it was a message written in the script of the king's spies.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Who's the king?
he revealed that the current commander is not someone he particularly trusts. He is very arrogant, and he's arrogant, and he believes somewhat susceptible to corruption, rather. But traits he does not believe befit the commander of the king's guard, of the castle and the king's guard. Anyway, he revealed that he's been disgraced, his word will probably carry very little weight. However, previously he had seen something suspicious. The castle's lead mason taking what he presumed to be a bribe from a mysterious individual. Unfortunately, he simply receiving a bag of something isn't grounds to have someone arrested. And given his position, he couldn't really do much. As such, he let it go. A large portion of the castle staff have been let on leave for the celebration tonight. Except for the servants like the cooks and the maids and butlers. Those needed to serve the nobles and the guests. The rest are allowed to celebrate the night. He pointed you guys.
Yeah. Quick question. I want to guess the guy we found dead in the gutter, the Cheyenne, was the king's spy master, effectively.
You do not. You do not know.
Probably definitely worked alongside them.
Yeah, we didn't exactly bring him up during the whole thing. So. Two last
things. The Captain Lancel pointed you towards an inn called the Forlorn Watchman, where he suspects the Mason may be celebrating the night. It's also this inn where he saw the bribe take place. And finally, you all bumped into a very strange, very rare sight. A furbolg woman. They are a pretty obscure race. There's not that many of them on the material plane. Common enough that most people would have heard of them. Rare enough that very few people have seen them. Yeah. And apparently Nyullrin is obsessed with her as... Nyullrin, if you want to describe what's going on.
You are the one from my dreams.
Yeah, basically. It's basically one-to-one. A bit more,
You're the one from my dreams!
Yeah, a bit more frantic. You are the one from my dreams! The one where we all died, and in some we lived, but in very few.
Yeah, basically, he saw in some of his visions of the future, there were a handful of flashes where there were some moments of glory, heroism, and survival. And the only thing they had in common were she was present. She and Jakar. However, I will say that there are some visions where there are people standing beside you you don't recognize. So, in case someone dies or needs to be replaced.
Yeah, I get you.
She still died, and she didn't guarantee anything. She gave a chance.
All right. Did I have any luck connecting up with Cult of Shame?
No, you did not. You only had a little bit of time before you doubled back here.
All right.
You had left early in the morning, hoping to see if you could pick up some signs of the cult as quick as you could. But when you returned to the inn, you found that everyone had already gone, and like, oh shit, they're probably heading to the watchtower. And so you arrive kind of middle of this whole scene as you
Alright.
are catching up to them.
Good.
With that in mind, what do you all do?
Is the captain here?
Yes, you.
Yes, we were literally just talking to him.
Okay, cool. Darn will approach from the shadows, stepping out of the room like he's been there the whole time.
And then as soon as he hears weird footsteps, he draws his sword and cuts down what he thinks is an assassin. Congratulations, roll a new character.
Oh, come on, he has to hit me first. I get an attack. And the Ahran is, at this, as he steps out of the shadows, wearing the symbol of Shay about his neck to really make sure that the captain doesn't, just decide, an assassin, and cut him down. Captain, a question for you.
Holy shit, where did you come from?
Oh,
Been here the whole time. When we found you told him about who we ran into, right? Why not?
Well, I mean, I'd imagine there would be a bit of tact.
Did you tell him about the information we found?
Yes, that's why he's giving us this information.
Okay.
We could always try going in the normal way. Apparently, there is a chance at convincing, and he does air quotes, convincing the commander to let us in.
Captain, I actually have a question for you, and Ahran described the dead Shayan. Is that familiar to you in any way?
Not particularly.
Alright. More poignant question then. Does the cult of Shay work with King Spyman?
He says, I know that some of the king's spies pray to the Ladies of Shadows and Secrets, as would any in their field. Though I do not believe, I know they operate a shrine in the city, but I do not believe it is a cult.
Alright. When I refer to cult for proper tense. Anyway, Ahran is how much does he want to tell this guard?
Sorry, just yawning.
That was a yawn?
Alright.
No.
Yeah, no, I know it. I know what kind of yawn that was.
Well, I also was sitting down on my chair, so it probably squeaked, and that was a,
Alright, well, I think we should get a move on.
Ooh, wait, we got his name, didn't we? I remember that was one of the things we asked the corpus.
No, like the corpse's name, not the
Corpse's
captain.
name. I have no freaking.
yeah, I think you got it, but I don't.
Oh, shoot. Did I not write that down?
Just say that you say his name.
Oh, they're silly of me. We did get his name from him, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Cool. Ahran will ask if a man by that name is a known associate of the Spy Master.
He does ponder and say, "Unfortunately, I do not know that name."
I see. Do you know where I could find the Spy Master then?
Likely within the. He is likely within the keep as of now.
Very well. Then I guess we try and go there, obtain an audience with the Spy Master. I have some news for him.
Either that or the tavern.
I think the tavern's a better place to start, as I mean, if we could just find the Spy Master right off the bat, then not a really good Spy Master, is he?
I need to make sure my laptop is plugged in. Ahran is going to say the role of a Spy Master is to coordinate the agents and inform the king of what it is they all find. He has to be at least found by the king.
King,
So,
not 5 random schmucks.
and his agents. But very well, we can go to the tavern.
Alright, to the northern part of the city. And Dirk will just like turn around and start moving along. You coming with us? Kind of like turning to the Furbolg.
Yeah, I'll catch up.
Would I have
She'd
heard
start
her
walking a bit
name?
fast.
Would I have heard her name in the visions?
Probably, maybe you heard a lot of people screaming out names. You know, like Dirk, no! Right before Dirk is turned to ash, or oh my God, they just killed Ahran, and it cuts to Ahran being having been bisected. You've heard. Go ahead and roll another wisdom check. It was kind of hard to discern anything, so definitely a chance you heard it. So just no. You heard a lot of names. It was kind of a cacophony of agony. So, you have no idea.
A rip.
Oh yeah, while I'm doing this, I should probably actually make the map real quick.
Alright.
Which are your vegetables, Slinger? Anyway, but yes, making your way to the northern part of the city.
Yep.
Alrighty. You all arrive, make your way through the streets. As you make your way back into the inner parts of the city, the atmosphere lightens again. Music, dance, and song. It is a lively atmosphere once again.
So, now that it's just us, may I ask who our new friend is?
The one from my dreams.
Ahran, stops and turns to Nyullrin. Were these dreams of religious significance, or...
They were-
Furbolg.
Agon.
Ailey is 100% just looking through a window at some sweets.
Or do you have...
You already-
Were they like so? Are just like, were they of religious significance, or do you just have it quietly, or do you just have a thing for furballs?
I do not have a thing. You already know of Agon. I do not. I do not.
Because he does not.
Yes,
So
I do not.
So it was of significance.
Yes. It was not just religious significance, though it is in relation to Agon. He is the god of time, and he does see multiple versions of the future. I believe that was what I was witnessing. And the future looks... Yes, the future looks... The future looks bleak, if I put it simply. I saw us dying quite a lot. I saw many, many bad, terrible things. But I saw hope as well. Not that I have it myself, but perhaps the world has a small slimmer of a chance.
Well, that's comforting.
Her ear would flick as she overhears your conversation as she turns around to face you two. Oh, I don't know much about these visions, but Sorrel sometimes visits me in my dreams as well, and she told me to come find you guys for some reason.
Sorrel.
Just so you know, I'm not gonna make you roll for anything. You would have no idea what that is.
Who is this Sorrel character then?
He's the person who helped me out in the Feywild while I was stuck there.
They untrustworthy.
Yes, and your visions are just that.
Well, they're the village. Well,
For your sake, Dirk, I hope they aren't.
I was going to say, we are presuming our visions from this god. Tell me, you're the follower of Aegon. Did they feel like his presence?
DM, did they feel like his presence?
Yes and no. It was certainly his power seeing it. Those visions were not holy, if that makes any sense. You were seeing it through his power, but you sense nothing but darkness from those. Time itself is wounded from these dark realities.
Okay, but it was definitely from Aegon.
Yes.
Well, do you trust the visions of the prophet, Ahran?
Ahran will full stroke chin. I mean,
Sorry about that.
So far, he seemed reliable. Ish.
Yes. For a moment, I do believe I was sharing in his power. And that power is certainly the power of Agon himself.
Alright. You're the follower of Aegon. I'll take your word for that. You know your own god. Well, if you have one of the gods vouching for you, I suppose welcome to the group. My Thorbolg friend, I am Iron Row.
I have a god vouching for me?
So it seems. Aaron extends a hand.
She'd reach up and take your hand and shake it. Well, that is certainly interesting to know.
Do you have a name I can call you by?
My name is Faley.
Haley. Nice to meet you.
Yes, I can. Do you want the me having to look at the Sylvan name spelling or the common one?
One I can type on an English keyboard.
The one we can read.
Faely.
Alright. Ahran will turn. So, is there a reason that you didn't tell the captain about the murdered Shan we found?
The last thing we need is to be blamed by someone in the drop.
I'm pretty sure that captain was not in a position to go after.
Nonetheless, I am not tempting that.
Well, alright. Suppose at this point my plan was to try and in touch with the spy master. If these are working with members of the state, then he should be receptive to hearing me out.
Can you possibly speak up a bit? Extraordinarily, please.
Sorry, I'm used to speaking in whispers. As I was saying, we'll try and get in touch with. So far, I'm thinking we try and get in touch with the king's spy master. If he's working with members of my faith, he should at least listen to me a little bit.
I don't exactly have the best faith in the
Well, they don't seem. Well, so far it doesn't seem like they have a great track record for preventing assassinations.
It just gives like that sarcastic smile, like,
The king has an heir, right?
I believe his heir is.
Yes, you have heard. You guys would have heard it. Oh, for fuck's sake! You
Yeah,
have
yeah.
heard his name be referenced. The prince, is named Theodore, and he is about to be the. Go ahead and roll investigation or perception just to see what you've picked up on while you're in town.
Alrighty, one perceive coming right up.
Ahran,
Everything.
he's
I've
15.
heard all. Well, okay, would be not ideal. I mean, come on. On one hand, sure, people have had there's been teenage pregnancies in the past. Second,
With a nat
on the
20,
other
he's unmarried.
Okay. Well, so if this guy was to bite it, it would be really bad because there would be no line of succession. Civil war and all that usually follows in that case.
Again, nat 20, I'll give you a little bit more information. There are some additional family members, but no direct. No, like brothers or sisters. There's like uncles and aunts and stuff. So it would probably go to one of them. But yeah, almost certainly civil war.
I was gonna say, damn, they only had one heir, no spare. King likes to live risky, I see.
Shuckling his ass off. Hearing that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Ahran is like, well, considering the current heir doesn't have a spare, I guess the old king liked to live risky as far as monarchs go. It would be very bad if he was to die. Civil war, most likely. Right then, let's head to this place and see if we can find any information from this stonemason.
Yeah.
My fucking neighbor has decided that 6 a.m. in the morning is a good time to start fucking doing repairs on his home.
Jeez.
I thought that's what it sounded like. A
Oh
hammer
man,
and like
I regret that. So I had something kind of similar happen. Only I was the asshole because there was I discovered a bunch of ants were checking out my room, and so I had to basically run around like a madman, putting away all food and like vacuuming up. It was like, oh shit, I don't want ants in here. It was middle of the night, so I couldn't wait. I felt like an asshole.
Alrighty. So we go to this inn where this fellow is.
So, yep, the Forlorn Watchman, was it?
Correct.
Do we have a
You would have
name?
gotten. Yeah, you would have gotten his name. You have his name. I don't have it on hand, so you have it. You know what to ask for.
Alright.
Edward Toman.
Edward Toman. Alright. And well, yeah. So this Edward Toman fellow, the good captain friend, believes he took a bribe.
Well, he took something from some stranger.
Ooh, I happen to be very good at getting information out of people.
Dirk just sort of like turns like, ooh, you got my interest.
Alright, we're also looking intrigued. Alright, what's your preferred technique?
If you don't mind, I can try and just bring it up in conversation. That's usually how I did it.
Use it spells. Dirk kind of like looks up a bit. Yeah, it's kind of complicated.
No, this
Oh,
is
we
just
thought-
her being really good at persuasion and
No.
insight.
Dirk is assuming right now, like, ah, shit, magic.
No, Ahran, on the other hand, gets exactly where she's coming from. You do have somewhat of a... I'm trying to find the right words. Rin would know better
Magical
than me.
dissertation.
Not magic, like a good personality for talking to people. You do seem to
Charisma.
you do seem to have a charisma about you.
Yes, I bear witness to it in my visions as well.
All right then. If that's the case, then feel free to take the lead in talking with our stonemason, and then I'll try something else. Plan B, we'll call it.
Now me having to decide if I want to walk up to them or actually use magic to make this more believable.
If that
Yeah.
doesn't work out, we could always just rock him up and Dirk will just like practice.
We'll call that Plan C.
Fuck his plan B.
I read his mind.
Dang, that's a useful ability.
The Lady of Shadows grants me many powers.
I have a lot of powers as well. But that's because of my races.
Aaron gives Dirk a bit of a glare. Be polite.
Talking shit about you.
I thought I was the one who you described as
Skinny.
a twig. Yeah.
As your charming conversation continues, you all have made your way through the city, passing by the festival tents, the colorful foods and banners, and have arrived at the Forlorn Watchman, a very rundown, cheap place. Likely one of the only ones the staff at the staff at the castle can afford. Though from what you heard, it was where the head mason was seen frequenting, which is a bit odd. He should definitely be able to afford something.
Yeah, if he's a head mason, why is he in a rundown bum place like this?
Imagine
Yeah.
he probably wants to.
Alright.
Imagine he probably wants to save money, so he just chooses the cheaper option.
Tell me, Dirk, would you choose a place that has probably fleas and lice in the beds?
I mean, he kind of like scratches a bit, and an ungodly amount of bugs just like fly off. I've stepped with.
Alright,
I've stepped with worse.
Alright. Assuming you had the means, would you pick a place like this? Or would you pick something nicer if you could?
I guess nice is nice.
Oh. Alright.
Ow!
Turn down my gain real quick.
But yeah, you guys heading into the Forlorn Watchman?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're just gonna
Unlike the unlike the more lively, richer parts of town, this northern district is very quiet and reserved. There's still people out drinking and partying, but this is a more poor district of the city. There's much less grandeur here. No big, bright, colorful banners or streamers. Just, just people partying with whatever they have. You would see that members of the church and the royal guards are all similar to what you saw before. Are handing out food, blankets, and clothing in the name of the king. Making sure, as well as handing out some free ale. People are people are having a jolly old good time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Arriving in the inn, it is practically bursting at the seams with energy. People are laughing, are drinking. It's a much rowdier experience than you've seen in other places. Dirk, this is definitely more of your vibe of a inn.
Hell yeah.
As you enter, you do you speaking of punch, as you enter, you do see a burly Goliath man in a fist fight with an orc. Just both of them just roughing each other up in the corner of the room as some of the tavern goers cheer. Yeah, get soak me the jaw. Yeah, various other types of rabble. The innkeeper is a half-elf woman, or sorry, not half-elf, a tiefling woman. Just got a very rough, kind of muscular build. A big old knife on the counter, which appears to be one of the city watches. And she just like stabbed into the counter as she's cleaning a mug, just watching the fight play out. Oi! Careful about the furniture! You break it, I'll cut you open and hang your garters on the ceiling.
Ahran, these places tend to be excellent sources of information.
And gold.
I like how Ahran and Dirk are both like, yeah, this is my kind of establishment for entirely different reasons.
But yes, as you approach, her eyes kind of glance you up and over. Fuck! Here comes trouble. Welcome to the Forlorn Watchman. How can I help you?
We're looking for a man. We're looking for an individual.
There's several here.
I've noticed. You have a great many individuals, in fact. This must be good.
Bailey's just gonna start counting everybody in the bar.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ahran like taps you on the shoulder. There's not much of a point. People are coming and going.
There seems to be much more than 7 people in here.
Several, not 7. Several.
Is this out of curiosity? Is this the type of place where Jakar would enjoy?
Well, let's see. If he is spending a lot of time outside of the Palayan archipelago, like riding along with merchant ships to get a little bit of money and stuff like that, guess it depends on where a lot of Empire merchant ships would end up.
Well, there's definitely some pretty rough, seedy bars in the ports.
So maybe, but maybe not to that level of enthusiasm.
You're comfortable here. You're not
Comfortable. There you go.
Yeah, not your preferred dive, but you're comfortable. Nyullrin, on the other hand, I imagine not.
Wants to GTFO as soon as possible.
Yep.
Alright, we'll like pat Phala on the shoulder. Several. Not 7. Several. As in many.
She just looks a bit confused but nods, understanding.
Oh, yeah. One second. Hang on. Alrighty. But yes. She just says, alright, what the fuck do you want?
Ahran will give the name of the individual we're looking for.
Well, interesting name. She goes back to drink. Goes back to wiping down the cup. It's gonna need a little more incentive than a polite request.
I suppose that's reasonable.
Food and drink is what I'm here for. And a good time too.
Her eyes glance up to you as she just says, "Food's 5 copper. Sorry, 5 silver. Drink is 5 silver. Good time is 5 gold." Do you see her just like gesture to her head towards some of the working girls, we'll call them, that seem to be enjoying the increase in activity in the inn at present?
Question, are there any unusual girls over there?
Roll a perception or investigation, your choice.
Good question. Which is higher?
Sorry,
perception.
5 gold for 10 minutes, rather. 5 gold for 10 minutes of a good
Oh,
time.
Jesus Christ, it's doing that thing again.
Ahran will lean over. And how much for some good information?
Dirk will just drop 6 gold.
Is that in reference to the food, the drink, the good time, or information?
Yes.
Or all of the above.
Dirk has his plans. He's
Uh,
not easily distracted.
Yeah. She takes a gold coin and places a bowl of porridge and a cup of beer on the table on the counter for Dirk. She takes the 5 gold, pockets it, looks towards one of the wenches and just says, "Elizabeth, customer." As you see you would see you'd see a human woman, freckled with long red hair approach, and just kind of beckon Dirk over. Meanwhile, she looks back to you, Ahran, and just says, "Information's awfully expensive. Why do you want this? What are you looking for in this person? Not every day a random patron, a group of well-armed strangers come into my bar and ask for one person in specific."
Now, I'm not that well armed. All I have is a dagger. Plenty of people carry those.
I've seen.
May Fairly
I know.
interject with a possible persuasion?
Go ahead.
We happen to be an adventuring group. We were hoping to maybe settle down in this town. We were hoping that since he's the head mason, he could possibly give us a quote on building a place to live.
Yeah, that would be deception.
It's the same thing for me.
Go ahead and roll.
I am struggling to roll because this thing is weird. Is it advantage toggle?
That doesn't matter. Just roll. I take whatever's on the left.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, everything
she
is just
burps.
popping up. Wait, is it? Did I get a plus? Oh my god, that is awful. Yikes.
Alright, will place a couple of gold coins on the counter, slide them over. Let's just say we can make sure it's we can pay for discretion. I make an attempt at deception.
Go ahead. Well, I'm sure I'm sure if I'm sorry, can you repeat what you said? Actually, I missed it.
Let's just say we can pay for discretion.
Let's see about that. 50 gold and discretion's all yours.
50 gold. That is a lot of money.
Information's expensive. As you're thinking, her head kind of goes past you. All right, Douglas, you better not make me come the fuck over there. I'll beat your ass. Anyway,
Fairly would cover her ears because she is probably right next to the lady, and that was loud.
Yep. Anyway, 50 gold.
Does Ahran feel like she's taking him for a ride?
Go ahead and roll insight. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
No,
she's
sorry.
riding
No,
well,
she
right?
is not. She seems to have. You can tell that she knows something about the man. So, it's a matter of if she'll tell you the whole truth.
What you think you know seems to be quite valuable, at least in your assertion. Oh god, my poor pocketbooks. First buying the statue for Jakar, and now this information from this lady. But Ahran will, feign potential interest in buying this. How do I know it's good information?
You don't. But I assure you, if you're really searching for the man, I can tell you where he is. Or at least where he was not all that long ago.
That worth 50 gold. Ahran is going to mutter that looking at his fellows. Is that worth 50 gold?
Faylee would pull out 5 gold from her pocket. Her little bag, I should say. And put it on the counter.
Would you be willing to decrease the price and instead gain a favor with the scion of a noble house, its future ruler?
Her head slowly turns to you and she just says, I'd be careful who you say that to. There's about 5 people in here who would probably try and kidnap you for ransom.
Well, I'd like to see them try.
Ahran looks
So
up
would
at
I.
the towering dragonborn in armor. I imagine they wouldn't have a good time of it.
Dirk, go ahead and roll persuasion or deception, your choice, to see if you can... persuasion, deception, or performance of your choice, to see if you're able to get some information out of her.
The 3 skills I have nothing in.
I'm going to laugh my ass off if performance is the one.
Where's persuasion? Hey!
Dirk, as you are spending your 10 minutes with the girl, you're just talking and you bring up the guy like, yeah, a friend of mine comes around here somewhat often, a guy named Edward Toman, you know him? And she would kind of giggle and just say, Edward, he comes by here all the time. He rented a room just upstairs. I think I saw him come in a couple minutes ago.
Is he still up there? I'd very much like to catch up with you.
Oh, I haven't seen him come down. Tell you what, if the two of you, if he's really your friend, I could throw in a special deal for the two of you. She says with a wink.
I want it to be a friend. And I will give her 3 gold pieces.
She takes them.
I feel like she probably knows I'm a lying son of a bitch, but you know what? There's coin.
Damn tip culture.
Yeah. Dirk. Yeah. Back with the group. Dirk, you're
Dirk's gonna head upstairs.
Go ahead. Oh, okay.
Not going to tell us what's going on?
Make sure
Do we
he's
notice?
first.
Why not let us know in case he's there and waiting?
I think it's what Dirk would
Because I think
do.
a group of 5 is
All
a
right.
little louder up a flight of stairs than a 1.
Alright, I would
Well-
like to roll perception to see if I notice Dirk is no longer fooling around with the barmaid.
Yeah, I'll let you roll perception.
Nope.
Jeez.
Sinbad blesses me.
Bump, 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 bump. He just, it's too loud. There's too much, going on in here. It's too difficult to pick out any one person.
Alright.
But yeah, as you are discussing, the innkeeper just says, "You want the information, or don't you?" Because my memory's slipping, I think.
Points of the paladin. Is his offer intriguing to you at all?
Oh wait,
or do you-
what was the offer? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
favor to a noble house.
Yeah, she just says. Sorry, she just says. If my clients ever learned I started doing business, making deals with noblemen. If my clients ever learned I started doing deals with noblemen that they didn't know were corrupt, they'd hang me. Sorry, but I'll pass.
Well, at least I'm known. At least it's known that I'm not corrupt.
No, it's more known that you're an unknown quantity. Anyway.
Guess gold is all that can catch our interest at this time. All right. So you were putting forward 5 gold. Ahran will. I guess he'll cover the remaining 45.
I have a total of 8.
Oh shit, what did I even... Because I would chip in, especially for getting the statue, but how much gold do I actually fucking have? 25.
Alright, I know Nyullrin spent all his money on the
Yeah, I'm broke.
magic on the fucking magic shield. So, alright, Ahran will pay the remaining 45.
I mean, I can toss in 5.
Alright, the remaining 30. That makes the math easy. Okay. And as he leans forward, Ahran is going to make sure his actually, how often do Shayans deal with the criminal underworld like this?
Very often.
Alright, he is going to make sure his holy symbol, as he leans forward, kind of is visible on his neck. I hope this information is worth the price.
She looks at it and just says, aren't you supposed to be better at hiding that?
Oh, maybe you're just very good at noticing things.
If you're trying to find the man, yes, I'll give you... Yes, my information's worth it. Otherwise, no.
Here's the 50 gold, then.
He's upstairs, third room on the right.
Thank you for your assistance. Alright. Looks around, doesn't see Dirk. Figures he probably fucked off to... Well, fuck off. Alright, let's move. Looks at Nyullrin. The least stealthy character. Like, Jakar, he figures, can probably be reasonably stealthy. Doesn't know about Phelan.
Stealth. I got a 2. My stealth happens to be with disguises, unfortunately.
Alright. Ahran will nod to Jakar. Alright, let's
As
go
you
up
all...
and check.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you make your way upstairs, Dirk being the first to arrive, as you clamber up, go ahead and roll me perception or investigation as your choice as you listen in.
I talk shit and I get hit.
Put a play tag on.
You hear voices inside, but nothing else. Yes, voices, plural.
Your ears are ringing from all the blows to the head you've taken.
It's so true. You know,
Maybe
I
he-
also
maybe
hear
he,
voices in my head ever since those visions.
You didn't go insane. You passed the check on that. You're just a little rattled right now.
Yeah, just depressed.
Either way, but yes, you do hear voices plural. I'd say you have a little bit of a lead on the party as you went up a little bit ago.
All right, just let me know when Ahran arrives on the scene.
Are you doing anything, or are you just listening?
Dirk is mainly just trying to listen in, because he recalls from his time with his gang that getting information is a little bit better than just busting down the door.
Yeah. As you're listening in, the voices are continuing a little bit back and forth. Go ahead and roll another perception or investigation at your choice.
Takes his finger, just goes right into his ear.
Still a little bit of vomit got in there.
Oh, dude! Oh, okay, that's performance. Are you fucking kidding me?
It helped out a little bit.
Nope. As you're listening in, you don't really hear anything other than the footsteps of the group approaching.
I was going to say Ahran actually kind of motioned for Nyullrin to stay back. If he tries in bolts, we'll need you.
Does this place have a window?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
they're
about
a
to say.
couple, but they're like they got it. They're not glass. They're like holes in the walls with wooden shutters.
All right, easy for someone to jump out of. Ahran
Yeah,
will
is that what
say.
that's called? Lattice.
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 I'll
Yeah.
go and keep guard.
Appreciated.
What is Jakar and Swapcake? What is Jakar and
Fayley.
Bailey doing?
Well, can't really hear anything through there, can you?
Ahran will hold up a finger quietly, and try and listen in himself.
Okay, but I was asking what
Yes.
those two were doing.
Oh yeah, are they coming with Ahran to go figure out to this room?
Yeah.
Ahran was hoping Jakar would accompany him because he
Oh,
knows
definitely.
the cat is sneaky.
Oh,
And-
Oh,
because
so
why
that's
not?
what you're going to stereotype me as. You are
Ooh,
absolutely
really
right,
soon.
but
I
Yeah.
know you're sneaky because I've seen you sneak.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right. What about Fayley? She going as
I'll
well?
also be coming because I just realized a racial ability I have.
Oh yeah, the invisibility thing, which is weird.
Yep.
But yeah,
Really weird, but helpful.
All right.
all right. Everyone who's listening on the door, go ahead and roll perception. Everyone who's going to be listening in on the door.
Religion, persuasion, perception.
just three heads all pushed against
Ooh,
the door,
that's a nat
trying to
20.
listen through.
Yeah, who else is listening in?
I already made my rolls.
Nice. Okay. So Dirk, you aren't listening in right now?
I mean, I have been trying to listen in, but I've been rolling nothing but 8s. I imagine this is just for them. Unless I get...
Well, they just got it's a new round of rolls. So if you want to.
Oh, fucking finally!
Okay, sorry, I need to roll something real quick. All right. First off, before I tell you all what you hear, I'm gonna need everyone to roll me a dexterity saving throw. Meanwhile,
Oh, me going to have to look at stuff?
You have
Yeah, I don't got anything there.
alrighty. As you all are listening in, you hear a voice kind of just say, "What were you doing? What were you all doing down there? You never told me that. This is. I could get in trouble for this." You hear another voice then just say, "Oh, don't worry. You're already in trouble. What are you doing with that thing?" "Tying up loose ends, I'm afraid."
Dirk kicking the door.
Yeah, hearing that, yeah, we'll definitely move to burst in there.
Before you do so, as you're all leaning into against the door, listening in really closely, there's suddenly a cracking noise as the door falls forward.
Yes, probably.
Oh, knew that one.
Jakar and Phaley both fall with the door onto the ground. Dirk and Ahran are both still standing. As you just see, you see what looks like a mid-level peasant, got some just basic clothing, and a man very similar to the one you encountered at the sewer. Immediately, he turns towards the servant and attempts to swing his weapon at him.
Oh, my wash.
But if you got, need you all, everyone, roll me initiative to see who can react first.
If I can go first.
Alrighty.
Like the best thing. Yes.
Nope, I'm definitely not. going
I
first.
also have spells too that might help here.
Alrighty, 1 moment. Gonna roll his initiative real quick.
I think some of you might like what I'm about to do. Also, Nyullrin might want to roll, because I'm sure he heard the door collapsing in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm outside now.
Don't worry. Here.
Well, yeah, just in like the hall. Just in the
I
hall.
was about to say,
No, I went out. I'm outside. The
Oh,
window.
I was about to say,
okay.
Don't worry.
Oh.
You'll see the door soon enough.
Oh,
But yeah, Dirk, you as you see the man immediately lunge towards the servant, intending to kill him. But you are just a bit faster. Your paws extend as you lunge. The floor kind of snaps a little under you. What do you do?
I'm gonna just brush the two, Phaley and Jakar just off the door. I'm gonna pick up the door and chuck it at the fucker.
Go ahead and give me an improvised weapons check. Throwing check real quick.
Oh my god, yes!
Jesus.
Stupendous. Phenomenal.
Just like scene 1, door falls in. Scene 2, Nyullrin's just chilling outside, looking at the window. All of a sudden, a door comes flying through it with this fucker.
Okay.
I imagine it's more of like he lunges towards the guy, and then it's like a Looney Tunes cartoon where the door slams him into the wall, and he's just indebted into it.
Oh my god, yes.
And then the door just slowly opens and he falls down.
Yeah, the way the door falls, like it rotates slightly on one like part of the frame, so it looks like it opens before falling over. The assassin is frozen there before he falls forward dead.
Let's do damage real quick. Oh my god, alright. Okay, so 3, 6, plus 4, that's 10 points of bludgeoning. Still up?
All right, very not doing combat for that, but as the door crushed his bones as the man drops to the ground.
Jesus Christ.
Guess I don't need to use any of my spells yet.
A
Nope.
pool of blood extends out from the assassin as you see it appears the door cleaved in a part of his skull open. Like the doorknob was right where his skull was.
Ahran will look up and down at Dirk's handiwork. Brutal, but efficient. I do admire your work sometimes.
The
I make
masons.
excellent work. Now then turns to Edward.
Ah!
Calm down. We just saved your life.
Okay. He glances at Dirk.
Dirk
Now then,
has that evil, very evil smile and just gleaming white eyes.
Ahran will step over, putting a calming hand on Edward's shoulder. Now then, listen to me. We want some information from you. What that man points at the head stove in corpse wanted to kill you to prevent us from learning.
Okay.
We understand that you were recently here taking money from someone. Who was that person and why did they give you money?
I'm him. He points.
All right. Good answer. Why did he give you money?
He said he was a representative. I'm the head mason of the royal castle. It's my job to maintain it and understand every inch of that place. They hired me to map out the castle's catacombs. I gave him that map a few nights ago, and this morning I saw people entering in from a secret passage that I had discovered on the map. I assumed that it was. He said he was hired by Baron Henry Tedor. Henry Tedor. I thought he. Yes. The king's uncle.
So you'd be willing to be a pal and show us where this entrance is, yes? For your king's sake? And he's going to just wrap an arm around his...
What? Yes, I have a copy of the map. He has it now. He demanded I give it to him.
Dirk, keep our friend company. I'll just grab this map off of the
The bicep of Dirk's arm just sort of flexes a bit around his neck, like, yes.
Ahran will step away from Edward and examine what this dead man has on him. Actually, side question. How is Faley reacting to the corpse?
She doesn't care about the corpse really, but she did take a step back away from whoever threw it.
That would be
Well, I guess that's a step away from Dirk.
Yeah. Dakar, lend me a hand with this.
All right.
Guy's stuck in here pretty good.
I'm back. Alright, what did Ahran discover?
Ahran, searching over his form, you find a letter that reads very simply. The mason tie up the mason.
All right.
Likely orders. You find a key that looks like to an estate of some kind.
Interesting.
And you find a invitation to the you find a court invitation to whatever event is about to the royal coronation.
Hey.
Though it is titled for someone, but you don't. it has a name, but you presume it's a false identity for the assassin.
Now vacant and ready to be claimed.
Yeah, but yeah. The name is
Oh, sorry for that, like that burst of adrenaline right there.
Trent Strang is the name on the invitation.
Alright. Ahran will.
Otherwise,
Cool.
you find a knife and a vial of poison, similar to what the other assassin had. You find a +1 dagger, and you find a heavy crossbow.
Alrighty. Definitely taking that +1 dagger. Vial of poison. Poison.
Yeah. You also find the map.
+1 dagger. Catacombs map.
You have to believe me. I didn't know what they were. I don't know what they're planning. I thought.
They plan to assassinate the king.
What? You have to believe me. I had no idea.
We believe you.
I thought
I
thought
do,
it was
I-
just.
Believe you, but we also believe you're an idiot. When a shady individual.
Why? It was a nobleman, the uncle of the king, hiring me to map out the ancient catacombs.
No. That's. Ahran looks at Dirk. Noblemen don't hire people personally. They always go for intermediaries. Ahran will poke his head out the window. Nyullrin, you can come up now. If you aren't already barging your way up here at maximum speed.
You do hear some heavy footsteps approaching.
Feiwi's gonna, I guess, tug on Ahran. Should we take the gold that he got for to hand over?
Is there any gold on the person?
They probably
Not on him.
The bribe that he took is what I'm referring to.
All the back.
It wasn't a bribe. It wasn't a bribe. It was a payment
Honest.
from an honest payment from a nobleman. There's nothing wrong with what our friend did. It's not his fault. His trust was so badly abused.
Thank you.
Did he break
No,
any
we-
laws, OC?
Still an idiot.
I mean, not technically. I mean, maybe he should have double checked with someone else official in the court. But as far as
I mean,
he's aware, he
it's
got hired.
by the king's uncle. Well,
Yeah.
to
Me
be
also
king's
trying
uncle.
to recoup the 50 gold we lost for that info.
Oh, we'll worry about that later.
He also got the bribe a couple nights ago.
Yeah, I was about to
So,
say, he probably doesn't have
Yeah.
that bribe money anymore.
Yeah.
or at least on him.
Ahran will. We do need to take this issue up with someone in the king's court, I believe. Considering what just happened, I mean, you were
You can't
almost
tell.
murdered.
You cannot name me. I mean,
I was about to say that's
I-
a
Why-
bad idea.
look, yes, you must bring it to their attention, but please don't. Please keep me anonymous. Say it was a servant you didn't get the name of.
Probably even
Or
saying
something.
teaming up with the court in general is a bad idea. You don't know how many people might be working to kill the king.
Oh, I wasn't planning on bringing it to the court per se, just
Literally just
a specific member of the court.
I trust all of your discretion. I can only tell you what I know, and what I know is this: about 2 months ago, I was approached by him, and he said he was a representative of the Baron. He said that the Baron was wanting a proper map of the castle's catacombs and secret chambers. Not a somewhat unusual request, but not a unreasonable one. Yes,
Oh.
security and all that. I assumed it was. That's what I assumed it was for. I
Wait, where is this to?
went on. What?
Where is this to?
Catacomb, not tomb.
Yeah.
Dead people residing in it.
It's underneath the castle, ancient ruins and whatnot. The castle has been burned and leveled about 3 times during the course of history and been rebuilt, and so many of the ruins and old chambers are still interconnected. And
That's great.
yeah,
Is there an outside way to get in that possibly leads to the inside
Yes,
of the castle?
yes, yes.
So then the king doesn't die tonight?
yes, it's on the map. It's on the map. There is a secret passage into the castle. It was, I believe, it was at one point a secret escape route in the event of a siege. Anyway, I've discovered it. I put it on the map, and well, I gave the map back to them a few nights ago. Received my payment. This morning, when I was preparing to leave for the night, I decided, I don't know why, but I decided to give a little check-in on that little spot. And I saw several people entering through there. I believe they were. I would know those vermin anywhere. They were Kaelinese.
Kaelinese.
Kaywins. They were definitely Kaywins.
Kaywins.
Bill. Yes, it shows the map does show. The map is mostly focused on the city itself. Sorry, on the castle, but there is a section that is labeled entrance in market, entrance in market, hidden in back alley by the relief of King Edward IV.
All right.
Thank you. Pats him on the back and starts heading out. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know
Yeah.
where. I don't know where
Do we
that
know
is.
what the Kaelin are?
So I believe I've mentioned them once or twice. I don't remember who to, so I'm just going to restate what's been said. The Kaelin are a druidic tribe. Sorry, the Kaelin are a druidic tribe that exists in the countries and wilds of this kingdom. They are not enemies of the kingdom, but hostile. The two very rarely get along. After all, the city dwellers versus the nature lovers.
Mm-hmm. All right. In that case, Ahran will say, as basically the head mason for the castle.
Sorry, real quick before you say that, as a reminder, they are druidic. They do know nature magics, and part of the warning was translated as being dark nature magics.
Yeah, I'm very much aware that this is probably the people who are trying to kill the king. Ahran will say that lines up with our intel. Tell me, as the head mason, have you worked with the spy master? Has he asked you for a map similar to this in the past? And do you know where I could find him?
I've not done work on a map similar to this for him. No, I have done work for him though. He wanted a listening chamber installed in one of the. I shouldn't say, but I did work for him in the past.
It's good. You should probably keep the details of your work at the castle a little more close to the chest.
Yes.
For the future. Do you know where I could find the spy master?
He's likely in attendance in the King's Court right now. I believe alongside most of the Royal Council for the coronation.
All
Let's
right,
see
excellent.
If there was, you see like a look of realization as he says, I don't know how many there were, but there were a lot. At least a dozen, but it looked like they'd been entering for some time. Could be
All right.
an army in there. And I let them in.
We'll take care of this. We'll take care of this. Ahran is going to snap his fingers and summon his raven.
Yeah, it appears.
He is going to. What is the name of the King's Spy Master? He's asking the Mason.
Cornelius.
All right. Ahran is going to write down. Last name.
Calorus. Cornelius Calorus.
Ahran writes down like a quick note. Cornelius Calorus in the. Should he use? Do you know if he's do you know if he follows late? Do you know if he's a Shayan or does he just have them work under him?
I do not. I wouldn't know. That's not my. I've only interacted with the man for fleeting moments.
He probably has underlings who work with the lady. He probably knows our shorthand, at least the basic version. Is that a fair assessment? I'm not asking you. I'm not asking him. I'm asking you, DM.
Probably. I mean, a lot of spy masters know Thieves' Cant and similar coded languages.
All right.
So
Ahran's
probably.
Ahran's gonna write out in the basic Shayan shorthand. No super secret codes or anything. Just Cornelius Calorus. I am Ahran Rowe. We have found the body of the name of the Shayan we ran into, and determined that there is a plot. And he gave us this message. Give the message with the blood orange and the dark thorns and all that. I understand this means the king is in danger. There are a number of catacombs under the castle which have been infiltrated by druidic cultists associated with the Kalen or whatever their name is. We are present. Myself and several individuals are moving to eliminate the cultists as we speak. May this message find you in time to prevent His Majesty's death. No, maybe not that. May this message find you in time. May this message find you in time. I don't think I need to add in the His Majesty's death part. But yeah, basic. Hey, we're in the catacombs. We're fighting the cultists who are here to kill the king. I'm a Shayan. We found one of your guys dead. Not necessarily in that order. We're basically letting the spy master know who we are, where we're going to be, and what we're trying to do. So if we do run into the guard, we won't be they won't think we're the bad guys. At least that's the hope. And Ahran will send out his raven to deliver the missive.
Alrighty. All this running around the city, tracking down leads, has led you to about late midday. Soon enough, the procession is probably beginning sooner or later. We'll need to move quick.
Alrighty. Alright. Well, I've done what I can to inform the spy master. Let's get moving. We have druids to stop.
Alrighty, with that, I'm good to keep going, and I want to go an extra hour to make up for our lost time. How's everyone else feeling?
Good.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, I'm good. Aside from the rum hitting.
Rum?
Yes, I decided to get in character, so
You know what? I'm gonna do the same. I'll be
I
right
decided to
back.
get in character, so I made some.
I'm gonna have to step out for like 15 minutes
Shall we call it
pretty
quits,
soon.
like,
Yeah, let's take a bathroom break, a bathroom and snack break. Everyone go take a minute.
Could we do that in a bit when I have to step out anyway?
Oh,
All right. Oh, okay. All right,
sure.
yeah,
If that's
we'll keep
how.
going
Yeah.
in-
All right.
All right.
All right. I'm
how-
going to do something real quick.
You think I'm
I'll
joking?
just-
I bought all that.
Oh yeah, you breaking out the good shit,
It's
or at least the
when your
affordable
rum
shit.
is in a plastic bottle, it's probably not the good shit, but
The affordable shit.
the affordable shit. There you go.
That middle class shit.
Middle class.
Middle-
That middle class Gucci.
Also,
All right,
the
one
lime juice
moment.
is
I'm
making it
setting
quite
up a
bit better.
light thing. I'm just making sure it's. Hang on. God damn it! Hang on. Let me
Actually-
turn on advanced lighting, dynamic lighting, explorer mode, daylight mode. Perfect. Alrighty. I don't. All right. Nice. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You ever get deja vu like you've seen something happen before?
All the time.
I just got that.
I'm back.
Yeah. That is so creepy, by the way, right? I just had deja vu because, like, I saw very specific... Basically, I saw a vision of the future, you know, that type of shit.
No,
It's
that
like-
never happened to me.
Oh, I've had that happen to me several times before.
Yeah, it's literally just like a couple, like, 3 seconds that you saw in a dream that's like, what the fuck?
Yep.
I have
whenever that
two...
Whenever that happens to me, it's always, oh, I think I did that thing, and then I forget to do the thing.
Basically, I just saw a bunch of Discord messages which are very specific, like, in appearance, so it kind of gets me that I don't know. Anyway. If everyone is here...
I'm ready to beat up some cultists.
Yes!
Something more tangible and less demonic to beat up.
Indeed. You all make your way through the city. The ignorant townsfolk are celebrating, cheering. You know, people are enjoying the festivities, utterly unaware of what is about to occur. And soon enough, you all begin to draw near and closer to the entrance. You see arriving at the market, you see a fine ornate district near the main castle. It takes you a couple times to find the alleyway in question. But as you round a corner, you see what you are searching. Hidden out of sight, out of mind, and in a quiet little back alley, you find a part built into a bit of the cliffside of the city, or sorry, into a bit of a rocky, more hilly area. You see a long stone wall, kind of being used as a what's the thing that's like used as a not a retaining wall, but it's like to hold back landslides and stuff when there's higher elevation. Yeah, levee. You see a levee built along a large sort of hilly incline, and along its reface, you see along its surface, you see a small relief etched into it of a king of the kingdom. The man holds in 2 fingers a sigil of sigil of one of the goddess Decora, goddess of beauty and love. His appearance is very flamboyant. I'll just put it that way. He's got very long hair, fine, very fine, sort of stylish robes and clothing.
Gotcha. All right.
Reading the map, whoever's actually, yeah, since Dirk is the only one who's looked at it. Dirk, there is writing on the map, but
Can't read.
you know, can't read. Yeah, Ahran, Nyullrin, yeah. There is, yeah, there is a thing on the map that says the relief of the relief of the ancient king is a secret combination lock. After much experimentation and examinations of the internal mechanisms from both sides of the door, I deduced that the entry code is as follows. And they proceed to give instructions. You push it examining the relief, it appears that you can manipulate certain parts of the stone ever subtly. There's a section where you turn the holy symbol of Decora on its side. There's a thing where you push in the left eye. You know, just a bunch of little ways you poke and prod at the relief.
All right. Ahran will perform the poking and all the prodding.
Twisting and turning, pulling and wiggling everything in place. Eventually, you hear a final click as stone begins to pull back, revealing a very small secret door in the face of the levee, big enough for one or two people to make their way through, though definitely a bit short. You'll need to kind of duck down.
Even
I'm judging.
Oh. Yeah, damn.
Most of you. Ahran's fine though.
Yeah, Ahran steps in and says, "No, this is why
Thans are small.
why Shans tend to be on the smaller size."
Now squeeze through, and he begins to squeeze through.
I guess Faylee would follow, but probably just duck her head.
That would probably be one of the first ones trying to go through.
Alrighty.
How the hell am I going to fit my shield?
Put it in sideways.
Stick it to your back like they do in every video game.
Cut a hole in the back and have it stick out the back. Put it in sideways.
Get 5 bucklers and tape them together.
Does anyone? I'm glad you knew what I was referencing. Does anyone else?
Nope.
We'll have to share.
Yeah, hang on.
I know. I'll take care of it. Focus on running the game.
Alrighty. You all begin entering into darkness of the tunnel. Using whatever sources of light you have available, you begin to move forward. The air is stale and dead, but some of the stones feel warm to the touch, and the dirt has been disturbed by the dirt and dust which has settled over the area has been recently disturbed by what appears to be quite a large group. You can't begin to guess how many people came through here, but a lot, and not long ago.
Come on, let's move through this quickly.
All right. Yep. Well, Ahran will continue along the passageway, slinking as he goes.
Alrighty.
Is it still very much a essentially crawl space?
I would say it opens up enough that it's not a crawl space, but you're not comfortable in there. It
It's a
does,
small
however,
corridor.
it does, however, open up at several intervals, but this map is messy. It's very clear that when he said that this place had been torn down and rebuilt 3 separate times, you can tell. Some of the ruins appear elven in nature, some of them are human, and they're all just kind of jumbled together in a random assortment of ancient hallways, passageways, collapsed tunnels. This place is a maze.
Fun.
If you did not have the map, you would have gotten lost pretty quickly. I mean, you can follow the trail of the recent disturbances. But if you didn't have that.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Keep your ears open. Karin will quietly whisper to everyone, keep your ears open. Be around any corner.
I'm gonna quickly breathe in, aka divine sense.
I was gonna say
Ping it for me, please.
I was gonna say I don't think that'll work here.
One can always try. Not like I have.
No.
Yeah, not like I have limited uses of this.
Fair enough. Alrighty. Soon enough, you've been down here for you don't know how long. This place is, to say it is labyrinthian and difficult to traverse is an understatement of a century. You've probably not moved more than a city block, but it's been a while.
Aaron is hoping that that message found its way to the High Master.
Yeah. But soon enough, as you are making your way through, you begin to notice a change in the area. Where before you had seen stone that was probably from previous eras, you begin seeing more modern stonework. Different, more advanced or rather more modern stylings of brickwork and construction, indicating that you're entering a more modern portion of the dungeon. And soon enough, you arrive in a section labeled on the map, Castle Proper. From here, you can begin to hear noises from above or around you. You're now within the castle walls itself, moving quickly and as quietly as you can. But unfortunately, it sounds like things are going south. You can hear what sounds like battle just outside the walls. Whatever's happening is happening now, and it's happening fast. There's screams, there's chaos, there's anarchy.
No more attempts to be stealthy. Aaron is basically running through the maze.
You make your way through these secret tunnels. Eventually, however, you would encounter something that makes your heart stop. One of the walls to your side kind of slides open, and a man kind of jogs in, one of the attackers. You are able to catch him off guard and very quickly dispatch him, but that makes you painful. Huh?
Punches him.
Yeah, it becomes very quickly apparent to you. They are still actively using these tunnels to maneuver throughout the castle and likely spring ambushes. With that in mind, how do you proceed?
Didn't realize we were going to get fucking Vietnam up in here.
where would the king or the prince, or is he the king now? Whatever. Where's the monarch?
Probably in the throne room, which is on the second floor.
Alrighty, we should go there immediately.
Probably keep using the walls, though, as I'm sure if the guards see a bunch of random individuals running through straight towards the throne room, probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, they might not kill me, assuming the spy master got my message.
You're like the shittiest looking motherfucker in our group.
I do have a disguise self and polymorph.
Those are lovely spells, but I'd save them. We can just use the walls.
How are you navigating these tunnels? As I said, it is. Well,
Yeah.
no, I meant how. Not that. I meant how are you maneuvering through them? Because there are, enemies everywhere.
Oh, well, if we run into them, we'll take care of them. At this point, we need to get to the king. I think speed is our watchword.
Yes, I'll probably take the front. Probably bulldoze.
Yeah. I'll be second.
Bulldoze anyone and let probably Nyullrin finish them.
Yeah, let the tanks take the lead and let's just fucking go.
Here comes the pain train.
Alrighty.
Actually, if we have even just a moment, this is just an action. I am going to shore up our tank's hit point.
Also, is there enough space to summon my boy?
There is
Not in
definitely
here.
not.
Not my boy. My boy.
All right, so Nyullrin, Dirk, and myself are getting 10 extra hit points.
Also, question: are we still in pretty much darkness going through all this?
Yes. Barring any torches you guys would have.
And dark
I have
vision.
the light, or the light spell.
Because I'm just gonna talk. Hold on, how do I?
Yes, you
I'm
have
gonna
dark
throw-
vision.
I'm just gonna toss this out.
No, he doesn't
No,
just have
it's
dark
more that
vision.
it's more that
He
second
has-
paragraph.
He has super dark vision.
Advanced dark vision.
Oh, he's also invisible to dark vision.
So if you wanted me to go in front, that's kind of my role as being the scout. So
You know, that's actually a fair point, considering you're invisible to anyone with dark vision.
Yeah, but we don't
Yeah,
know what these guys are
no.
seeing.
Well, if they're using lights, torches.
okay, well,
we'll
what
see
about
them.
what about the one that we just absolutely murked? Was he carrying
he
a
was-
torch or
he was-
lantern?
Yeah, he had a little candle. These
Okay.
appear to be humans.
Okay.
Alrighty. Then not much of a point in sending the invisible to dark vision person up ahead.
We do
Okay.
also have
So
very
yeah,
high sneak.
no, we're not trying to be stealthy at this point. We're trying to be fast.
Fair.
Although I do see your point.
So you guys are just beelining it for the throne room, or as close as you can get.
Yep.
We can do that break, by the way.
All right,
All right.
go. Yeah, everyone, take a minute.
Alrighty. Perfect. I will return.
That's-
Ah, don't stop.
I'm not stopping. I just want to pause it.
I know, I'm just
Difference between pausing
giving
and
you a hard
stopping.
time.
So I just realized I never wrote down my meta magic.
Ooh.
Might want to figure that
I know which ones I want to take, but I never put them down because I didn't remember where the hell they go. He.
You just did something new and I don't like it.
I'm going to use this opportunity to use the bathroom real quick. Upload some token. God damn it. Upload tokens. And just generally be ready.
All right.
So how do I go about adding my meta magic?
I don't actually know how, because it's warlock or sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
Okay, because I'll be honest, I have never played like wizard, sorcerer, or warlock. So, and I'll be honest, even having played 5e for several years now, I still barely understand the difference between warlock and sorcerer. Aside from the fact that one uses charisma and the other uses...
It's the origin of the magic, more or less.
Yeah.
Your meta magic, you get a certain amount of options. Where you add them, I would say somewhere on the bio part of your character sheet, probably somewhere like additional features and traits.
Okay, I could do that then.
Is it considered like the equivalent of like your cleric domain or something like that?
Similar, a little different though. At our current level, if you went purely for, if you want purely sorcerer, meta magic. At our current level, you only have 2. Yeah. So just choose 2 from the list. I will send you a link if it helps.
I got a list up already.
Yeah, just choose.
And I kind of already knew which ones I wanted. It was just an issue
Ooh.
of how do I throw that on there.
All right.
Fair enough.
You know what? It looks like Niall needs to leave in an hour for work, and I don't know if we should stop here because we'll probably get in some combat, and that'll probably be another hour. So I don't think.
Depends on the combat.
Hmm.
If it's short combat, we can make it quick.
I had like a whole dungeon crawl fighting through the castle planned, but I suppose I could just cut out the meat and go straight into the rescuing the king aspect.
You can also do like a mini boss right before the king. Because the
Yeah.
magic classroom is probably where the toughest fuckers are.
Yeah, there was going to be a whole grind. So if we want to get this done, yeah, if we want to get this done to go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, I wouldn't mind the grind because I want to actually see if the build that I made and the idea of the scout actually works, but it's up to y'all. Might have to leave it for next time. It just kind of depends.
Oh boy. All right, there's 5 players.
Oops, I accidentally hit my Ray of Frost. All right, I think yeah, I'm gonna call it. I think we're done for tonight. As sad as that is. It's already late enough as is. I'm tired and I don't know when Niall's coming back, and I also don't. Combat takes a while, so I'd rather do the dungeon crawl, but I don't know. I'm mixed. I want to keep going, but I also want to sleep.
No, that's understandable. Alrighty, I shall end the recording.
Yeah.